On the front lines of the heated battle near Pokrovsk, the Ukrainian UAV unit once again demonstrated the effectiveness of its precision strikes, demonstrating the superiority of Ukrainian military technology. This time, thanks to the hard work of the GV BAS Phoenix team, a successful operation successfully struck reckless Russian troops near Pokrovsk. The Russian troops, moving without caution, suffered fatal consequences when a Ukrainian FPV drone struck them with a devastating strike. The GV BAS Phoenix unit, one of Ukraine's leading drone teams, was behind the operation. Footage captured by the drone camera clearly shows the Russian troops making reckless movements, unaware that they were under the watchful eye of a Ukrainian combat drone. The fatal moment came when the FPV drone accelerated at high speed, dived toward its target, locked onto it, and struck with deadly force. In mere seconds, the impact was devastating. The powerful explosion instantly ended the advance of the unwary Russian troops. This success once again underscores how FPV drones are a deadly weapon on the modern battlefield, where any lapse in judgment can lead to destruction. Special thanks go to our colleagues from the GV BAS Phoenix unit for their hard work, coordination, and precision in executing the mission. This operation adds to Ukraine's long list of successes in holding back the invasion, while also sending a clear message that there is no room for Russian forces to move freely without significant risk. Pokrovsk is now a hotspot in the fighting, and this success is clear evidence that Ukraine's UAV technology and strategy continue to provide an edge on the battlefield. At the same time, Ukrainian combined arms counterattacks have defeated a Russian offensive in the strategic Pokrovsk sector, recapturing lost ground and taking prisoners, sources reviewed by Kyiv Post on Tuesday, August 26, found. Infiltrating Russian infantry in early August exploited bad weather and thin Ukrainian lines to open a 4x15-kilometer, 2.5 by 9 mile salient in Ukrainian lines near the town of Doropilia. The Kremlin land grab, if fortified and reinforced, had threatened to break open Ukrainian defenses in the sector and cut supply to Pokrovsk, a major road and logistics hub for Kyiv's forces. Ukrainian counterattacks, launched over the past week and intensifying over the weekend, had cut the Russian salient into pieces and retaken about one-third of the lost ground, recent battle reports showed. Most reports said defending Russian forces numbered between 1,000 and 2,000 men and were outnumbered by Ukrainian troops concentrated against them. By Tuesday, images and reports showed reliable evidence that Ukrainian forces had captured between 10 and 20 Russian prisoners of war. Russian aircraft were carrying out repeated airstrikes in the area, but Ukrainian forces had gained the initiative around the Doropilia salient, and assaults were eliminating pockets of Russian troops still holding out, reports mostly agreed. Ukrainian troops, by Sunday, per unit announcements and geolocated drone video, had recaptured the villages of Mykolaiivka, Kharkivka, and Volodymyrivka, all localities firmly under Russian control earlier in the week. Ukraine's commander Oleksandr Syrsky, on Monday in an official statement, confirmed that Volodymyrivka was under Ukrainian control and praised attacking troops for executing a well-planned and successful operation. A Sunday battle report from Ukraine's 425th Assault Regiment Skala said its attacks had carried Mykolaiivka, defeating and putting to flight infantry from Russia's 5th Motor Rifle Regiment. A Monday situation update published by the Washington, D.C.-based Institute for the Study of War, ISW, corroborated the Ukrainian field reports of Russian forces' loss of initiative and having been forced to hunker down in the face of combined drone, armor, artillery, and assault infantry attacks by Kyiv troops. The Russian military command has reportedly given up efforts to exploit the penetration toward Doropilia, after Russia's infiltration tactics appear to have been unsuccessful in establishing enduring positions within this penetration, the ISW situation estimate said in part. The independent geolocation research group Deep State on Tuesday showed practically all ground captured by Russian forces during the Doropilia attack operation in early and mid-August as no man's land in neither Ukrainian nor Russian hands. Territory under firm Russian control had receded by Tuesday by nearly 20 kilometers, 12.4 miles, from its greatest penetration into Ukrainian lines 2 weeks ago, the Deep State Tuesday situation map showed. Official Ukrainian sources said combat was continuing in the gray zone to the south and east of Doropilia, and that small Russian units still were at large. Although the general trend of combat along the front over the weekend was dominated by dozens of Russian assaults in multiple sectors, scoring incremental ground gains, 2 more local Ukrainian counterattacks were claimed by Kyiv to have succeeded, accompanied by video and battle report evidence generally confirming the Ukrainian claims. Ukraine's 214th Assault Regiment, in reports describing fighting some 50 kilometers, 31 miles southwest of the Doropilia salient and the Pokrovsk sector, claimed its assault teams, backed by artillery and drones, had launched attacks capturing the town of Zelinihai, which had been under Russian control since early August. On Sunday, the 214th, an outfit specializing in close-in assaults and urban fighting, published video showing its drones attacking Russian troops and vehicles in Zelinihai, and claimed attack operations were proceeding well. Other sources said Ukrainian forces attacking in parallel with the 214th had captured the adjacent village of Tolstoy in fighting on Thursday and Friday. Ukrainian military news reporter Vasyl Pekno, in a Monday report, said the 214th was in full control of Zelinihai following powerful assaults by that unit and the 37th Marine Brigade, along with elements of the 5th Mechanized Brigade, 67th Mechanized Brigade, and the Russian Volunteer Corps, RDK, a unit of Russian citizens fighting on Ukraine's side. The 37th Brigade on Friday published video of Marine infantrymen holding a brigade and a Ukrainian national flag for a drone to video record from the center of Zelinihai.
Постріл!